Okay.
Because my problem is bad virtual reality pornography.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's bad?
It's bad.
Why are we not putting our top men on this? In 1950, whatever the fuck, we sent man to the moon.
Yeah.
1970, we built a robot army, which we had to dismantle because it was too powerful,
Okay.
too smart.
What was that?
In 1990, we resurrected Hitler.
Okay.
We put him in the body of a dog. We let him run around. Why are we not putting our top men on this? On these problems, the problem of virtual reality pornography.
Facebook?
I'll give you.
They're not letting anybody do porn stuff on it, are they?
Well,
not really.
Here's the problem with VR. The technology adoption is not happening. People are not buying the VR headsets. I have a news article for you. Sony's PlayStation VR 2 is reportedly off to an underwhelming start, with the VR headset expected to only sell 270,000 units by the end of March.
Yeah.
Sony was looking to produce 2 million PSVR 2 units by the end of March, though consumers are not adopting the technology.
Yeah.
The headset, which sits at $550, is made more pricey by the additional $500 cost of the PlayStation 5. Currently 42 games available, including Horizon, Gran Turismo, and Resident Evil Village. It looks fun. I was looking at it today. I was looking at some of the games. I'm like, yeah, it'd be fun to drive a car. It'd be fun to shoot some zombies. But you know what else would be fun? To have a little Japanese woman that I can shove into a virtual bed and rape the motherfucking shit out of her while she goes, oh, senpai, oh, Mimo, oh, look at you. Like, that's all I want. That's all anyone wants, right?
Yeah.
And the second you did that, to be clear, she would be of virtual age. She would be, you know, let's be.
Okay, well.
I mean, some people don't want that. I don't know. It doesn't matter. They're all virtual. But if they did that, I would buy the virtual reality headset.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I've talked about this problem before, but like, I'm the guy who should have a virtual reality headset. You're the guy who should have a virtual reality headset. Yeah, which one do you have?
Porn on it, the Oculus, whatever, Quest.
Well, I've seen the porn they have available for it because sometimes I'll be torrenting porn and it's like, here's the virtual reality one, and then they have, you know, I see what it is. It's like 2 images and you can look around or whatever.
Yeah, it's cool.
Left eye, right eye.
It's cool, but it's a little odd. It's just like it's too much work to put that giant headset on.
And then if you turn all the way around, you see the camera and the camera guy.
Nah,
some of them I heard.
It's like chopped out,
like blurred out. Oh, does it chop out? Like it's just black behind you?
Yeah, because it's they only film it like that.
Yeah,
they don't film themselves.
Well, I heard there's like some 360 ones where you spin around.
Probably.
It's like blurred out, but you can tell it's a camera guy, and you're like, yeah, god damn it.
I don't think we're quite. I think we'll get there. I just think you're jumping the gun.
No, because they're not investing in it. They're wasting all their time. Facebook has invested so much money in the fucking metaverse. Why? Billions of dollars. Where all you need to do is develop one Japanese sex woman who screams at your penis in realistic, you know, and recognizes you when you walk in the door.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I understand what you're saying.
And the technology would immediately, everyone would buy a headset.
This is just now happening. So there's a guy I recently started following. It's like Waifu something, who's building an augmented reality slave wife.
Yeah.
That you can configure her brain with like
different logic
personality.
blocks.
Well, I wouldn't call them logic blocks. A woman with different sorts of personality traits, issues. And it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's going to take a lot of these types of guys who are dedicated to it.
But that's what I'm saying. This shouldn't be a hobbyist thing. This should be like a top men situation, or top scientist should be on this.
Yeah, but you can't make the kind of thing that you want with by committee. It has to be one guy, like the TV, like the Quest in the first place.
Yeah.
It's got to come from love.
All I know, Dick, is that we talk about the classic adoption of technology.
Yeah.
And it all stems from pornography. Did you know that pornography is the reason Super 8 film became standardized?
I didn't know that one, no.
In 1958, young British photographer Harrison Marks began making 8mm short films of women undressing and posing topless, which soon made the Super 8 format the de facto standard for the film and porn industry. Then, of course, Betamax said no to pornography on beta. We will not allow it. And people said, time for VHS, and VHS takes over.
I don't know if that's true. I thought that too. I don't know if that's
It's not the only problem, but it's one of the many problems.
I just don't want to read that comment from someone on YouTube.
Another big problem is I think a Betamax player was 3 times the cost of a VHS player.
Oh.
So that's a big problem. But I will say
3 times for porn.
a lot. Like, did you ever know like guys who like? I mean, I didn't know those guys, but I don't know how to put it. Just like people who bought VHS porn,
addicts
bought like insane amounts of VHS porn.
Yeah.
Like growing up, we didn't own like videotapes. We had a couple that we had gotten like maybe like whatever, and like some stuff we had taped off the TV.
Yeah.
I think the people buying VHS, it was like, would buy hundreds of fucking VHS tapes.
Artie Lang would run up like thousands of dollars in pay-per-view in his hotel rooms with stupid porn.
Just sitting around watching porn.
Weird.
In 2001, Dick, there were 70,000 adult websites. Today, there's 4.2 million pornographic websites. What has made the internet more popular than pornography? And of course, even now, I mean, nobody's buying HD DVDs or Blu-rays. But still, Sony got porn on Blu-ray first, and it completely revitalized, made them the de facto standard.
Kids are fine with all this ubiquitous porn around? You don't care about kids then? It's just when it's like politics and you want to fuck over
I don't think kids should be allowed on the internet at this point.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Stop them?
Dude, it's oh. If you're hanging out on Twitter, you remember, did I tell you all those teenagers got mad at me because I took some lady's
stole it. You stole her art.
I stole art.
Yeah.
For a thumbnail.
That was funny. That's funny.
It was funny, and then all the kids were mad at me.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I'm like, who are these kids who are mad at me? And I would check it, and it's like 16, non-binary, neurodivergent, furry slut, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's 16, and like all these kids are psycho. Well, I mean,
come on. When did you get your dick? When you turned 24?
I do think the Republic or whatever it is, the conservatives, they're like, we have to ban this stuff from the libraries. I'm like, oh yeah, the kids are looking at it in the library.
Kids are like, why don't I program my computer to kill you, you fuck?
The idea that
pornography is the only reason I know about computers at all. I'm like,
I just don't.
I know there's pornography out here.
I don't get it that they're like, well, if we take it out of the high school library, surely this degeneracy will end. And I'm like, oh, you guys have no idea what these kids are doing on Twitter and fucking Instagram.
How computers work, man.
No.
They're asking the TikTok CEO, like, so can TikTok access, like, my home network? And the guy's like, I don't even know, man.
I don't know what you want.
That's the dumbest fucking thing I ever heard in my life. Fuck you. I wish they would just let loose on these guys.
Yeah, just tell them they're fucking idiots.
Are you a fucking idiot?
What are you talking about? In what way?
How many of me do you see up here?
How many fingers am I holding up?
God damn, that's the dumbest question since that other bitch asked a stupid question.
Point is, Dick, I think virtual reality is an exciting technology. I kind of want to get a headset.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's still the part of me that's like, well, what if I buy a headset now?
No, it's not worth it yet.
And then a month later, some guy goes, oh, I've invented Sayuki West, the Japanese porn ninja who rubs your dick raw, but it's only available on the Hayaki 9000. And I go, oh, I bought the Hayaki 7000. Fuck.
This is like no flying cars, but not as good, this problem.
No, this problem is way better.
Because this is going to...
Because I don't want a flying car. I want a Japanese sex robot that does everything I say.
Like
I would much rather have that.
What are you going to tell her to do?
I'm going to tell her.
Japanese?
Because, it's the superior Nihongo dialect.
What? What's that mean?
Nihongo just means Japanese in Japanese.
Nihongo? That means
Nihon
Japanese?
is the country. It's not Japan. Nihon.
They say Nihon?
They don't call their country Japan.
Is that Nippon? Is that how they spell it?
You're not supposed to say that anymore.
Well, is that how it's spelled? You can't even pronounce that way?
I think you can. It's,
okay.
It used to be Nippon, but I think
they've changed it to Nihon?
It's always been Nihon.
Like Mexico?
Nihon is the Japanese name for Japan. And their language is Nihongo.
Okay.
The way they would say English would be Ego.
But
the way they say Mexican.
VR porn is like, it's whatever.
No, it's not whatever.
It messes up your eyes, kind of.
Well,
and then when you come, you're like, no, I got to take all this fucking equipment off and like charge it. It's just too much, man.
You know what I'm gonna tell
It's like
her?
you're dating your jack-off machine instead of just like, boop, close all, close the incognito
You take
window.
the fucking helmet off. I'm not. Hopefully, it doesn't store or whatever.
It's just so much work.
Talk to me
You're
in
like,
2 weeks, Master
gotta
Son.
pull it off your head.
Yeah, they got to fix all that too. But I'd put up with that. If again, Miss Sayuki went, oh, hello, my son.
Did you get one of those replica sex bots when they came out? Did you ever
they
get
make
one of
those?
It was like an app that you could have you could talk to.
Oh, no, I haven't tried that.
It's too late.
Oh, wait, no, I've tried some. Oh, wait, did they get rid of that?
They got rid of the sex part.
There's some website where you can role play with various things created by
Men?
people. But they always, no. It's like,
It's a trick
I mean, they're
site.
programmed by men. No, it's not guys.
It's a trick site. It's Indian
No, because it always
men.
gets trapped in like a loop where it's like,
So to Indian
she's
men,
lowering herself onto your penis. I'm like, all right. It's like her vagina is now 6 inches away from your penis. I'm like, okay, here it comes. And then it's like her vagina is now 4 inches away from your penis. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's just trapped in this loop of like, now it's 3.25 inches away from. I'm like, just fucking sit on my dick already.
a paradox.
Yeah, and you can't.
Yeah.
The chat bot doesn't know how to advance from there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do with my virtual sex wife, Dick. Though, I'm going to tell her to pee on my face. There's your intro. Go.